Alright. Oops.
Okay.
What server are you streaming with? YouTube or are you streaming with Twitch or some other?
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
I don't have.
Okay,
Twitch.
that's fine. All right. Fine.
So 6. Do I just do average or do I roll HP?
That's up to you.
You can do either. Fine with
Let's
me.
go
Usually
gambling!
Here's what I do. I usually will roll, and then if I do badly, I'll just click average and call it a day. But don't tell them. Oh wait, the DM's ready.
I got 20 HP. I'll take
How
it.
dare you? How dare you?
No, but no. I usually only do that if I roll like a 2 or something.
I don't care. I think it's better than everyone just dying in 2 hits.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to like roll like 5 times to get like a perfect, whatever. But like, if I get a decent roll, then I will save it. If I don't, then I'll just take the average.
I can't wait to do critical builds like I'm freaking Rucker all over again.
Oh, how much he's gonna hate that.
Do I increase my ability score?
I think you do get a +1. Yeah, character level 4, you get an ability score +1 to whatever you want.
+1.
So you would like add 1 to your score.
Or one of your abilities by 2.
Or is it 2? I guess. Okay. I always thought it was just 1. Okay.
It's 2 if you decide to focus on one stat in particular.
There you go. It's 1 point on that point by scale, which for certain stats is 1, or certain stats it's 2. Generally speaking, the more you put into a stat, the more points you need to increase it.
Oh dear. Oh no.
What?
What have I done?
Have you created a monster?
At level 6, I have 20 decks. I have 20 decks now.
There you go.
Yeah.
18 charisma and
pretty good.
And 13 strength. Let's go.
So your
fighter?
your wisdom is like 8 or 9. Give or take.
It's
so you're strong and agile, but you're about as dumb as a bag of bricks.
Not that dumb. It's only -1.
No, it has to do with not the modifier, but the value. Like 10 is average. So if you're at 9, then you're well, I'm not trying to say you're dumb, but well.
You are going to.
Yeah, 10 is average.
Oh, my intelligence is at 12. It's just my wisdom is at 8.
Well, you're not very.
I just don't know that much about the world because of noble.
Okay. Oh, 4.
Okay, so that's my stats. Why does this... Oh my... I'm getting PTSD of this. Like, it's not bad or anything. It just reminds me of a certain game that me and Mara do just refuse.
That mean you refuse to do?
refuse to talk about because we both hate it, even though we enjoy the franchise.
What game is that?
Fates.
Fire Emblem Fates.
Is that the one that's the mobile version? Or it's basically a gacha game?
No.
No. Luckily,
Okay.
if that was the case, there would have been you would have.
It's the one with the. It's the one with. That's kind of notorious for horrible writing.
Oh. Okay. Oh, crap. All right. Sorry, not talking about you guys. Just something else.
Oh, don't worry. I know I'm a crappy person.
No, not at all. Nothing like that. I mean, I don't even know you. Shit. Okay, I didn't blow up that time.
Man. Warlocks are
I have an
garbage.
armor class of 18
Wow.
with leather armor. That is actually pretty good.
You have 18 AC?
Yes.
I guess that's kind of what fighters
With
do,
leather-
to be fair.
With
Basically-
leather armor, keep in mind.
I think the problem with Marshals
No
is
heavy,
that they're like really good in the early levels, but then towards the higher levels, they don't scale as well as casters in 5th edition. So
Well, the
that's
problem
pretty
with
much
casters,
true.
Man,
the big issue
Lord
with casters is that you need spell
slash.
slots.
I'm pretty sure I can find like some legendary weapon somewhere somehow.
I mean, maybe
You find a
If
magic
I-
weapon or something.
if I put one in the game for you. But it's DM dependent. Whereas casters just get
Better
get stuff. Better
You
spells
get better
every
spells
level.
on level up.
Yeah.
Like I played as an paladin
Either
at first.
way, either way, I'm still gonna be able to.
One
Yeah.
good thing
Something that
about
this
being a
group probably
martial
needs
is that you can
badly.
always do damage,
That's
even if you
true.
have no spell slot.
Yeah.
Like that's my issue. My character's issue is that I'm a druid, so if I run out of spell slots, then basically I'm hitting people with a stick.
Yeah. But I think even I mean wizards and sorcerers and stuff, they have cantrips at least.
That's true. Yeah,
And cantrips in 5th edition are actually pretty decent.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so what am I looking at here?
I used to play a wizard in Pathfinder. And you get a lot of spell slots, so it wasn't usually that much of an issue. And you also have meta
I
magic,
never did
but
this before, so I have pretty much no idea what I'm doing.
Hmm.
Oh, Panda's here. Okay.
There he is.
All right.
What's up?
Awesome.
Hey, Panda.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello. I think we can hear.
Okay, let me open up the
Dang. Okay. Well,
app.
Oh, this on 20 decks, just especially if I just decide to just use like the dodge command, I don't think anyone's gonna be hitting me.
I mean,
yeah, but if you just dodge all the time, you never be able to do anything.
because dodge does consume your action, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
Don't I
no one
have
can.
extra attack though?
I mean,
Well,
no,
the
no,
extra attack is if you take an action to attack. you don't get an extra action. If you use the dodge action, that consumes your action. So like if you take the attack action, you get an extra attack. But if you use the dodge action, that consumes your action, so you would get no attack that round. You would still get a bonus action though. Unless you like, I think barbarians can attack with a bonus action, like they get one attack as a bonus action. So then you would be able to attack.
Is that how Dupalar gets 4 attacks in one turn?
He gets 4 attacks because he's a power player with a broken character. No,
Like I know
he
he's
has weapon. He has
Well, he's
2
got-
weapon fighting.
right.
So he gets two attacks, and then he also has he has a feat that gives him 2 attacks. I think it's like a ranger ability or something.
Oh.
So like he takes 1 attack with both weapons, and that counts as 1 attack, and then he takes his second attack with both weapons.
Right. Lovely.
I have 8 in acrobatics. That is rogue level of acrobatics,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it?
All right. Okay, everybody's here. All right. So let's go ahead and start the recap for last session.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. I'll just start, and then if people want to add in that spot, they can. So, where we left off, we were under attack by a big ass group of pirates, and they had 4 captains who were commanding them. We had Tobias. We had Barrel Bar something. Sorry, I'm a little shaky on the names.
Albar?
You're fine.
You know who I'm talking about, so that's all that matters. We had. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because they're all of them are dead. So,
Most of them.
All but
well,
one.
3 of them are dead.
Yeah.
The first
One
3
is
are dead.
befriended.
That's
Yeah,
the one.
you're friends
The
with
the one you befriended. let's clear that up real quick.
yeah.
He still hates us, presumably.
Well,
and
now
then
that the spell's worn off.
Oh, yeah, he hates all of us now that the spell's gone. Yeah. Anyway, there was 4 captains. We systematically defeated all 4 of them. Their pirate underlings ran away, and now we were rebuilding the town because the pirates came and they made a mess of things. They burned down people's houses, destroyed the fortifications. Just basic pirate stuff. Loot, plunder, other unspeakable things.
Are we
which
sure that these are pirates or are these brigands?
What's the difference?
Is there a big difference?
Well, one's on land and one usually goes by sea.
Well, they came by sea and then they just disembarked from there.
They're boats. Yep.
They do both. Okay. If we're going to be technical, they're both.
Yeah, there you go.
So they plundered, they left, we chased them out, and they retreated back to their base, as our scouts have figured out. They have a base somewhere in not the Gold Coast, the
Yes, it's the Gold Barrier Reef.
Gold Barrier Reef. Thank you.
Yep.
That's what it's called. Which is apparently very treacherous to travel by boat. So, naturally, we were sent out on a ship to track them down and to, quote unquote, eliminate them for good. Whether or not that'll happen is to be determined.
All right.
I think I covered that in a nutshell.
Yep.
More or less.
Anybody else
Anyone-
have anything to add?
Yeah. I mean, everyone can get a point of
One of
inspiration.
the
even though I did
leaders
all the-
of the scouts is Lloyd Brandel.
Yes, you are. So how this is going to work is that you you were the scout that is going to lead them. You were one of the scouts that went out. You found the pirate base, and it's going to be you on the boat with them. So as you So we're back in. Let me pull this up.
We're in
I
Crown
will
Point.
say
Back in
this.
Crown Point. So you're sort of.
Didn't
Yeah.
Didn't MacGuffin turn out to be some sort of?
Oh, we didn't talk
yeah.
about him. I didn't mention him. He was one of our previous comrades who,
Ended up.
when we found him, he was like an old man wizard character, but it turns out he was actually a young guy.
Even though he was married and everything, and
He's also just a massive dick.
it turned
Well,
Don't think about it.
assuming of course that we could have trusted him and that he was telling the truth. But again, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Somehow turned out to be like the main antagonist at the end.
No. Never.
No, he would never do that.
MacGuffin? No.
Nah.
Not MacGuffin.
Nah.
We're gonna bring back Bachelor just to be the the bad guy in the final battle.
The twist boss.
Honestly, that would be kind of cool.
It would be interesting. I mean, I know. Anyway, so yeah, that was one of our comrades who was no longer with us. Also, there was Gantuous, who was a paladin, who let's just say he fell during the fight.
Oh yeah. What did happen to him? Gantuous, he
I wouldn't say he died.
Let's see,
I would say he's just very so badly injured.
I would say probably is that what happened is that he got a message from his father, because I don't know if this was
We didn't get.
yeah, I guess you guys wouldn't know this
backstory,
because
so
he never told you, yeah. But his backstory was that so he got a message from his father, who was a general from one of the neighboring lands, telling him to return, and so Gantuous left to return back to his home. Oh,
We have
Dollarmontum is here.
And he's back.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
we're just going over introductions. So.
yeah, I'll count that as being a part of the since we were literally just finishing up the recap. You can get a point of
You're
inspiration.
telling me I
too.
get inspiration?
Yes, everyone gets point of inspiration this session. I think this might be
Wow.
the first session in a long time where everyone actually gets inspiration. Okay. All right, so
do
you
you want-
guys are you guys are headed
do
towards yeah.
Okay, so do I just put like one in inspiration?
It's a little button.
On the
Click
top
it, and
of
it'll give you a little symbol that indicates you have it.
Yeah.
And do
Bro,
you want
I'm
to explain what
supposed to be
inspiration
writing
is?
that.
Yeah, it's basically just that you of two rolls, and you'll see once we start rolling that roll 20 will roll both, always, just in case you get a crit or something. So you'll be able to use a point of inspiration to pick the higher of the two numbers, basically. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. All right. So you guys, it's been a couple of days. You just had that feast with the mayor.
True. Yes, Dollarmontum ate and drank himself stupid.
Yes. But you guys
I do have
have all
one.
you've all recovered. And you're headed out to the pier. And you get there and you find your old familiar boat. That
The Pegasus.
that's taken you across the waters many times. And you find the captain and
There's
there are a few
There's
there are a few
half
soldiers.
elf right in front of it waiting on you guys.
Yes. You can go ahead and describe what your character looks like if you'd like.
You see a half elf that has orange hair and oddly purple eyes staring at you guys, looking up and down as if analyzing you all.
Ah, great. Another elf. Just what we needed.
Wait, I thought
Well,
you
technically half elf, sir.
You have pointy ears, don't you? You're an elf.
Don't mind him. He's a little short-tempered, if you will.
You
I
Just
could
don't
say
set-
something, but I'll stake my 10 for now.
Just don't separate him from his ale, and you'll be fine.
You see your familiar friend Eric Watson walks up. And he says, "So, where are we headed?"
To
Well.
the Gold
Goldberry Reef.
Reef.
Ah,
I was
I-
part of the scout team, and we spotted them. Although it's going to be rough getting there by boat. We can't send the entire ships there. We have to go alone.
I see. Well, I'll be happy to accompany you as long as you keep paying me as well as you have been.
Eric,
Well,
you know we
I won't
pay
be
well.
paid you exactly. Someone else will be taking care of that, but I will gladly lead you there.
Of course, I have no idea who you are. I'm talking about Dollar Matum over here. He's the one he's been single-handedly paying off my house loan.
I'm Lloyd Brandel of the former House of Brandel. Pleasure to meet you. As he bows.
Ah, the name's Eric. I'm a farmer. Need to drive him places. That's all I know about. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you around. And he sort of scurries off onto the boat.
Oh my god.
He's a good lad.
Agreed.
All right.
Well,
Faithful one as too.
well, don't be rude, Dollar Matum. Introduce yourself to our guests.
I suppose if you're going to ride with us, you might as well know my name. It's Dollar Mutton Brickfall. And he doesn't shake your hand
Dollar
or nod his head towards you.
He just gives you a disapproving stare.
Yes, exactly.
Luna Windstrammer.
Yes, and I go by Green
shark-
Spell. Underestimate me just because I'm a halfling.
He's very
Oh,
intimidating at
I'm not
points.
going to underestimate anyone. It's always the smaller foes that you always underestimate that always gets you in the end.
Yes, I have been told that sometimes I can be very intimidating when I want to be. And am I on Luna's shoulder, or is she going to
Yes,
introduce herself?
I
to
wanted
what's
to
going
know. I was having like Luna just pick him up. So, like Luna's in the midst of picking you up and putting her on her shoulder. Like she's.
There you go.
Like she's in the middle of it.
There you go. Easy now. Oof. You should warn me when you're about to do that. Oof.
Sorry. Luna apologizes.
Hmm. Fine.
Guess that'd be me next. I am Usopp Bakerson. Have you heard the good word of Saluna?
What? I couldn't hear. I need to turn up your volume, whoever that was.
Yeah, he's really low for me too.
Okay, let me just readjust my mic real quick.
There you go.
Does that look better?
That's better. Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just. So, Sid, I guess that's my turn. Have you heard the good word of Saluna?
So Luna? May you please
Luna.
explain that to me?
Of course, of course. How much time do you have?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's talk on the ship. We've got quite a journey ahead of us.
Luna
Oh
just
boy,
goes-
another spiritual fanatic.
Please do that.
Luna just whispers to Greenspell. If she goes into a rant, I'm going to leave. I'm going on the boat. I'm going to avoid her like
She's
the
gonna
plague.
jump
Luna's
off
a
the
great
ship.
mother.
She's
Great
going
I'll look-
like,
mother.
nope, I don't want to deal with this. I would.
And I just look at her and I just
ship.
kind of shrug, and I just go, I just kind of do an awkward shrug, like a okay, and then just whatever.
And I go into a rant, obviously. The great moon mother, she blesses all with her light. She is there in the midnight, And of course, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no thanks.
No,
Where's
I'm
the
not.
ale?
No, isn't it a bit early to be drinking?
I know there's a ale on here somewhere. Dallarmatum's searching this boat for ale.
I think I see a cask on the below deck.
And then he's yelling for Eric.
And then while he's walking, I accidentally use my walking stick and he trips. In quotes. Watch your step there, man. You haven't even started drinking.
It's a 9.
Did you do a strength? Did you just do a strength check?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh. Yeah. If you haven't figured it out yet, we have. If you haven't figured it out yet, we have a weird back and forth. Not quite the Legolas and Gimli relationship, but something not like that. Ish. Anyway, I suppose we should get going then if we wish to make it by nightfall.
Well, we must wait for Eric to return with my ale.
Oh, I'm still talking.
Oh, yes.
Still talking the ear off of.
I guess it's in dwarf's nature to really take in the beverages.
Yes, he's got quite the appetite
Personally,
and quite the ability to drink himself stupid. Although I guess for a dwarf of his nature, that wouldn't take very much.
What's your words, young little man?
Oh, I'm sorry. Miss do you want to introduce yourself, Luna?
I thought I did.
No?
Oh, my Luna Windstrummer.
Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. Well, I think that's enough pleasantries. Let's get going. I will go talk to the captain real quick and see if everything is set for our voyage.
You managed to find the captain who's sort of like having an argument with Eric. You know, Eric is trying to say like, oh, it's okay, I'll pilot the ship. The captain's like, no, you will not. We already have a pilot.
Eric, good sir. Listen to him, please. You're more than welcome. But in your position, I think it'd be best that we leave this to the expert.
I've been training all this time since you told me to.
Eric is an expert. Let him drive.
That's what I've been saying.
I pay him good money for this.
Walks up before saying, please. The Golden Reef is very tough to traverse. It is best that we have the most experienced sail us there.
Well,
who's this guy?
I don't know. Dallarmatum, what do you think? You're the one that's paying me.
Eric Watson drives the ship, or Dallarmatum doesn't go. Your choice. And he walks away.
The captain sort of he like rubs his eyebrows for a second. Fine, whatever. But I'll have my time. If you make one mistake, he's taking your spot. You understand? Eric sort of was like, he walks away, proud of himself. After that exchange, the captain turns over to you, Greenspell.
Did anyone not read
something
what
else
Luna
for you? Greenspell? Eric pockets his silver.
Yeah.
Was there something else?
Oh, I didn't mean silver, I meant gold. Sorry. That was meant to be gold. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. I'll turn to the captain and ask him if preparations for our voyage are have been done, and if we're ready
Yes.
to cast off.
We're ready. Do you have any more affairs to complete in the city?
We're ready to go. Let's shove off.
All right.
I'll inform the rest of the party.
So with that, the
Just between the two of us, I think the dwarf gets seasick.
Very well. I'll make sure to give him a basket.
Give him a thing. Yeah,
Lloyd
just give him another.
out
I'll give
any
him another
of the
glass.
chuckle.
What was that?
Just chuckles.
Lloyd gives
All right.
out a small chuckle at the comment made towards the dwarf before saying, honestly, I can't blame him. I have my own things that gets me sick as well.
Well,
Yeah. Well, he'll never
Hopefully-
admit it though.
it's a long voyage. You best be
Yeah.
prepared.
Yes, the gods speak to us in many ways.
Yes.
Right.
Blah, blah,
Sometimes
blah,
it's
blah,
get it
blah.
The captain prepares the ship to leave. All the crew are already there, sort of waiting on you with all their stuff ready to go. You guys head out. So the best way for your particular boat, you sort of head out this way, and then you sort of pass along Bluff Bay. That sort of direction. You guys aren't going to stop in Bluff Bay, but you're sort of going to be going along the coast that way. It'll be around a day's voyage. You're still kind of in this region of the world. So how are you guys going to be spending your day on the ship?
Obviously,
Lloyd
try to
walks
talk-
up to Dara Armand.
No,
He walks up to Brickfall. I'm not going to say his first name. I can't say it correctly.
He walks up to the dwarf.
Yes.
He's the only dwarf in our party. You can just call him that.
Hello, sir. May I
Hey,
interest you with a spar?
A what?
you see his eyebrows. He like is in the middle of drinking some ale out of a mug and just stops for a minute and eyebrow raises, looks at him. I want to give him a insight check.
Okay. 7.
Oh, God, I never feel those.
So I mean, what kind of information are you trying to discern with this
I
insight?
just want to know if what's his point in asking for a spar? Is he friendly or is he trying to make an example of me or something?
Yeah. I mean, with your
It's
insight,
friendly.
you can't really tell. To you, it seems like I mean, who knows? You know how these half elves are. He could just be trying to make fun of you.
Yeah. In his head, he's thinking, "Huh, a moment to fight an elf. I've never been one to turn one of them down." He puts his glass down and stands up and pulls his battle axes out. Ready when you are.
All right. Well, I guess.
Lloyd pulls out his rapier out of and slowly raises up his shield
Are you two
before
gonna act?
saying,
Okay.
"What?
Do you two want to do an actual PvP with initiative, or are you just gonna do like a?
Okay, so the question is, are we doing legit damage to one another?
Oh, that's up to you.
No.
What are the rules of engagement here?
Well, Lloyd is more so asking for a fight so he can see how Brickball
Let's do
fights,
this.
as well as to get a better understanding of him as a person, not actually trying to harm him.
Here, and you can say no to this, Alice, but how about this? What if we did half hit points?
Yeah.
First one to get to half loses, kind of thing. And
Okay,
then
I
we'll
like
just
that.
return the hit points back to full, like we didn't actually take any damage afterward.
And I think I can pull up a map for you too, potentially. Maybe.
Well, I'm just going to read. So
Okay. Very nice.
I'm definitely watching this.
Oh,
sorry.
I see Luna's also reading.
I'm watching this.
Oh, yeah, this one. Yes, perfect. Okay. And then hide everything. Okay. Let me pull you onto this map. Boom. All right.
All black for us.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
There you go. Boom. There's the Pegasus. This is why I never delete any of my old maps. You never know when they'll be useful.
Never know when members of your party want to spar.
Lloyd is doing it mainly because he enjoys the thrill of a spar, as well as he thinks that's a good way to understand of a person.
Drag your
to
token out
analyze their
onto the map.
fighting style.
Yep. Yeah, if you just left click on your guy and then drag out onto the map, that's all you have to do.
Right click. Where's the token?
It's like your character sheet, and that you just
In
drag
like
it out.
the list.
It's the journal, like the journal
Yeah.
tab.
Just
And
like your just drag
character.
your character sheet, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here for referee reasons.
Observe.
they're going to make sure they don't kill each other.
Yep.
Okay.
How I'm struggling.
So go to the little journal icon.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, I'm on there.
Scroll down till you see your character.
Yeah.
Click on your character and then just drag it to the boat.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Like that. So just take your character, just put it on Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that.
No,
Seems
so
like
don't put
nothing's
it.
changed.
Don't put it on Pegasus. Put it on the. You see the map in front of you?
No, it's just currently a black screen right in front of me.
Oh,
scroll
scroll
out a
down on
little
the
bit.
map. Yeah. You can drag the map by using the right click or middle mouse click.
God. Please work with me.
So go the journal tab, and then you see your character's name.
No, it's not that. It's my computer wanting to be a jerk and just wanting to copy everything other than it.
Can you pull it out for him, Silas?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll just do that. That's.
Can you please just do the actions for me? Like.
Okay.
Please, I have no
There he is.
clue what I'm doing whatsoever.
There you are. Okay. So I guess anyone who wants to participate should roll initiative. Right. So to do that, you just go to your character
So
sheet.
how do I roll?
And you should just be able to click on initiative. And it
Yeah,
should
it's
automatically.
between your armor class and your speed. Click initiative.
He has 5 initiative.
So
Yep.
just
So
click on it.
click the word initiative.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I have to do it on my thing.
Yeah, just on your character sheet, just click on the word initiative. And it should automatically roll for you.
There you go.
There you go.
14.
So you are first. So you sort of arrange yourself on the boat. You're facing Dalarmatum. There's sort of like a, well, I guess where do you want to be? There's a mast right here. You want to be on this side of the mast, closer to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's your turn. So what do you want to do? You have movement, action, bonus action.
He moves up to Brickfall and does a simple thrust forward with his
Alright.
rapier.
So roll to attack.
So do I roll the...
So in the middle of your character sheet, you'll have a list of your weapons. And then just click the name of your weapon. Roll it for you. So you rolled a 17. 17 hits.
Okay. In chat, if you hit where it says rapier, it will automatically change.
Yeah.
12.
Piercing 21. I mean, not 21.
Wow, that's
12.
a lot of damage. Yep. So 12 points of damage at all around him.
All right.
All right, so that's gonna be your turn. Dalarmatum.
If I spend spell slots or go into a rage, are we counting that after this spar?
So this is like you're gonna have a long rest before the next day.
Okay,
So-
so whatever I use, it'll be fine.
Yes.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay.
And then
It's Eric. I added a token for him.
Nice.
Awesome. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Is it an action or is it a bonus action to go into
It's
rage?
bonus action for. Actually, you're right. So rage is. I think it is bonus action. Yes, it is. Never mind. Scratch that. I'll just rage
Okay.
his turn. Okay. All right. And then I will attack him with both my axes.
Oh my.
I'm rolling terribly.
Can
today.
I dexterity check to try and dodge?
So it's against your armor class. So if it's higher than your armor class, then it hits. If it's lower, then it misses.
What's your
So
armor
you're-
class?
His armor class is 18, so the 19 will hit.
Yeah.
So 6 points of
and then,
slashing.
And then I don't have Hunter's Mark yet. So.
Yep.
There you go.
So mark off 6 health.
I'm just putting it in my
Okay.
temporary hit points.
That would also work. All right. It's your turn, Lloyd.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. I also get a bonus to the damage done 'cause I'm in a rage. Let me look that up real quick. It's a 2, so that would actually be 8 points.
Hmm. I'll be honest.
For
What
me?
what hit die do? Yeah. 6d10. What's the average of 6d10?
6d10.
It would be. Oh no, I guess that is pretty close to the average. Why is Dollar Machin so much higher?
Man's been getting lucky roll.
I've rolled it all.
You wait. It Dollar Machin is your D10 is your hit dice is D10,
My D10, yeah, it's a D10.
and you have 6.
Yeah.
Shouldn't your
How?
hit point should be like
Yeah, how
30?
does that work?
Yeah, I mean it's higher than the
I
maximum.
never even
but
thought
you have-
about that until now. You said
You have
that.
a negative
How
1
is
to your constitution. I think something's messed up with your character.
it? Might have been from last time when I leveled up and
Yeah, I think
I was
that's
having all
what
those
did it.
problems.
I think that is
So
what did it.
Should be what?
Well, I can tell you who's going to win the spar. Person with 72 hit points.
Oh
6
god.
6 hit dice seems a little low though for your level.
For me?
Yeah, I mean 30 72 is obviously higher than you could possibly get with 6 hit dice.
Yeah, with 6 hit dice.
I think that might just be wrong. The number of hit dice.
Let's see. Because I've
So
rolled
do we
it
change
every
this
time
to
on the character
HP?
sheet.
No. Let's see. It might. I don't know if this is an easy fix. See, you're 5 levels in Ranger. You gain 1 hit die per level. Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's plus 10 plus your. 6 plus your constitution. Yeah, I think that your health is too high. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to be one of the tankiest people here, and he has double casually.
Yeah, I think your health should be more like 40.
I mean, I could change it to that.
No,
I
I
don't know why I put
rolled
that
a
high.
bit lower. Like, yeah, that's the
Um,
average, but I rolled like 4 less than the average.
Yeah, you can change it temporarily. But yeah, I mean, you have a negative 1 to your constitution. Your hit point shouldn't be that high.
Yeah.
No, I have like plus
Yeah,
1
and then
and 2
math.
columns.
No, I mean for Dollar Machin, his hit points are wrong. I think. I'm not sure. That probably just happened whenever you were leveling up. It just something
I had a lot
weird.
of issues with it last time with the multi-class. And I think it
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was giving you some kind of weird trouble, but
So you want to change it to 40 or what?
yeah, that's fine for now, and then you can go through and actually make some
Can we just
rolls
reroll?
and figure it out as we go through this session if you want.
I can just re-roll it all real quick.
Okay. All right. In the meantime, Lloyd, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to do a rapier
Okay.
27.
Yeah, I mean that definitely
Piercing.
25 hits. So 8 points piercing. Dollar Machin.
And I want to do extra attack.
Okay. Is that a bonus
Good.
action?
I have an extra attack
So I'm going
because
to
of fighter. Beginning
There's
at
no
the
way my
5th
HP
level,
is
you
that
can
low.
attack twice instead of once.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a second attack.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean I think that what does it have your hit points at if you do it that way?
28.
So you get a free 10.
And it'd be
Okay.
normally be plus. It would be plus 7 And actually, it would be your starting HP is your constitution minus your your hit dice modifiers. That's 9. You have a D10 for your hit dice, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be a 9, and then it would be minus 5 because of you're -1. So it would be a +4 actually.
Would it be 6 because I'm level 6?
No, you leveled up 5 times.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
20.
Yeah, you get.
So far
it-
it did 26 damage.
Okay. Yeah, likely.
Well, let's figure this out.
Once we figure out health, actually,
What's your constitution value?
it's
No,
Nine.
so the value.
One.
Like 40
So it's
health,
8.
that
So it's
just
8.
drops them.
So it's +8. 3.
Oh, sorry, my cat.
36.
Cat's on my thing.
Yeah, I mean,
If we're
that's-
going to use that rule.
I think that's about right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I bring him down to half health. Health.
Well, your health looks like it's about double what it should be, which would make sense if you multi-class